QuickBooks and all that, because I know in Urban Fire too, when we have to do the business plans, financial statements are a part of your business plan. I mean, when you write a business plan, you have to include your balance sheet, your income statements, and stuff like that. Okay, so I think that that's really important, at least for me, to really understand it. Because when I wrote my business plan,
right,
I included a balance sheet, right? But you know, I really didn't know what I was putting in there.
I could tell.
Because I was just, you could tell. I was just looking at what the guy had on the screen and saying, okay, well, I guess I should have this in there. And I guess it's going to cost me this amount of money. And, you know, my liability's this.
Well, look, I mean, the best you can do when you first have a business, you don't have a business, right, is you take guesstimates. You're saying, this is how much it's going to cost me to have this and this and this, and I think this is how much business I'm going to be able to do. You don't have real good figures until you actually do a business, right? And then you got some figures to work with. So then you can get a lot more accurate, you know, with what those things are.
I'm not even sure my assets and liabilities were. No, I don't even think they were balanced. And I thought I was doing great, because my assets were
right.
An unbalanced balance.
To go get a loan, right? Like they're really gonna give me money now.
Well, I'm really happy that you guys have gotten something out of the financial statements, because I think that that's a really hard one for any entrepreneurship training program. You know, they don't really talk too much about it at all. You know.
That's a good point. You go to ask for a loan and your balance sheet is not balanced.
Yeah, that's not going to work too well for
Wait a
you.
minute.
Whoops.
All I need is $100,000, man.
Yeah.
Your balance sheet's not balanced.
Show me the money.
And you wonder why I don't want to give you a loan. Like,
That's right.
You come in, you're all like this.
I'm letting them know up front.
You don't have a fitness program or anything like that.
I don't have a fitness program.
So before we fill out the evaluation form, I just really want to, two last things. I really want to thank everybody for their openness to stretch themselves a little bit, to take on some of these activities, to really try to learn. I know some of the stuff, especially the financial pieces, are more difficult. To throw yourself out there and practice what we're trying to get the students to do as well. And as you can see, it's not easy. It's not easy, so it's very important for us to be in that position so that we can know how the students are faring. And I wanted to do, let's come to the back of the room for a second before we do these evaluations. I want us to put our hands in the center. Put our teamwork on.
Uh-oh.